What's up, y'all? This here's a little story that happened in Houston the other day. I used to live in Houston. I still have family members that live in Houston. And this here is Colin Noir. He has a YouTube channel. He's a lawyer. So, very informative. Check it out.
I, for the life of me, don't understand why anyone is dumb enough to rob someone in Texas. Even if the person you're robbing doesn't have a gun, someone seeing the robbery happen will have a gun. And if that person doesn't have a gun, someone watching the person who was watching the robbery happen will have a gun.
This is Texas. Everybody has a gun.
Yeah, here we are.
A man is dead after he robbed a person pumping gas and was shot seconds later.
The story starts with a guy stopping for some gas just after 12:30 in the morning Saturday when he realized another guy came running at him. This man coming to rob the guy at the pump, pistol whipping him and stealing his wallet. But as he ran away, a random bystander parked outside of the store pulling out his gun and shooting the suspect.
This guy, he was sitting in the car.
Boom.
When he was running, the guy just came outside and shot the suspect.
The entirety of this bizarre series of events caught on security camera, the random man shooting the suspect in the upper body, according to Houston police. The robber
Good
later dying
riddance.
at the hospital. In this video, you see the witness checking on the robbery victim before leaving about a minute after he shot the suspect.
Way to go,
All
bro.
of this before Houston police arrived,
But damn
begging
it.
the question, could the man who saved the day face charges?
It's like bad also and good also.
I don't believe they did the right thing. I
Oh.
don't believe they should have
Oh,
shot him.
really?
Houston
No,
police interviewing
that's
the witness
because
who
somebody's
opened
wasn't
fire,
robbing
but later
you.
releasing him. The district attorney's office saying their investigation will go before a grand jury. Weighing in is law enforcement veteran Dave Thomas.
That the witness, the bystander who shot him with probable cause. It would be looked at as something as a means of prevention.
Preventing the suspect from going on to commit other crimes.
Yep.
Thomas saying the fact he already pistol whipped and robbed someone puts this witness in the clear.
Under Texas law, if a person is incapable of defending themselves, a witness can do that.
But
Hello.
what about fleeing the scene and not waiting for police?
That's
So leaving the scene, yeah, they could possibly charge him with that.
Another reason why I don't understand why anyone would rob someone in Texas is because in Texas, you technically can shoot someone to protect property if you meet the elements. Now, this isn't legal advice, but according to the Texas Penal Code, a person is justified in using force or deadly force against another to protect land or tangible, movable property of a third person if, under the circumstances as he reasonably believes them to be, the actor would be justified under Section 9.41 or 9.42 in using force or deadly force to protect his own land or property, and the actor reasonably believes the unlawful interference constitutes attempted or consummated theft of a criminal mischief to the tangible, movable property, or the actor reasonably believes that the third person has requested his protection of the land or property. B, he has a legal duty to protect the third person's land or property, or C, the third person whose land or property he uses force or deadly force to protect is the actor's spouse, parent, or child, resides with the actor, or is under the actor's care. Now, like I said, this isn't legal advice, but do with that information what you will.
I can tell y'all straight up, okay? I had a family issue many moons ago, and the father of one of my grandchildren came over, and while I was trying to get out to confront him, he pushed his way in the door, ran through the house, grabbed my granddaughter, and bailed out the window with her head first. I did not have my pistol on me at the time. I did try to stab the son of a bitch, but I did not have my pistol on me, and I swear to God, I was going to shoot the son of a bitch. By that time, the cops had already got there. I was walking out front, and then the cop pulled up. I didn't even see the cop. The cop says, "Who has the gun?" I said, "I do." He said, "Drop it," and I did. But the only thing I saw was that son of a bitch standing out in front of my house with my granddaughter in his arms, and I was going to walk up to him point blank range and kill his fucking ass. But the cop got there before I could do it. The cop literally told the guy, "What the hell's wrong with you? Are you fucking stupid? That man could legally kill you and we couldn't do a fucking thing about it." And needless to say, I haven't ever seen him again. But yeah, you come to Texas, you're going to FA and FO in the worst of ways.
Crazy thing is, this robbery happened so fast that even if the guy had a gun on him, I don't know if he would have had enough time to get it out and defend himself. Which is why I have a lot of respect for the guy in the video coming to the aid of the person being robbed.
Yep.
I can sit up here and
Yep.
say
Situational awareness.
Your situational awareness,
but there are just
Yep.
going to be some things.
but I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming.
I can't believe I didn't see it coming.
I'm as paranoid as they come, but thinking you can maintain optimal awareness at all times isn't realistic. But being at a gas station at night, you definitely need to be on red alert the entire time you're there. I personally hate gas stations, and I make it a point not to get gas at night for this very reason. Gas stations at night are like the gulags in Call of Duty. It's a death match waiting to happen. That said, if you're gonna come to the defense of someone using lethal force, you better be sure you understand exactly what's going on. In this case, it was pretty clear cut, but I can see situations where it may look one way, but the person who you thought was the aggressor is actually the victim. That's a lot of information to process in 10 seconds. However, the Texas Penal Code essentially says as long as there is a reasonable belief that what you thought was happening was actually happening, you should be good.
Yep.
Usually, when the law says reasonable, it means would someone else in your shoes likely believe what you believe was happening?
Yep.
All things considered, it warms my heart to see what I think is one stranger coming to the defense of another stranger.
Yeah.
It goes to show you, you can be anti-gun all you want, but the people with guns are clearly ready to use their guns to defend you. Guns are
Right.
political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.
That's Colin War, y'all. So y'all got to check him out. He's a good dude. Got a lot of information. And look, I know my laws in the state of Texas. I've been here. I've born and raised here. I know how the laws are. You need to do the same thing in your state. Find out what you can do, what you can't do, what you're liable for, and if you do something, what is the recourse of that. Texas is the backbone of America, y'all. That's all there is to it. And everybody's finding out because it took Texas to stand up, and then everybody else starts coming in. I always say it's the United States of Texas, and it's 49 bitches. Yep. Don't care, but come to Texas, FAFO. Fuck around and find out. God bless the United States of America, and thank God for Texas. Screw you commies, you know the drill. Later, Patriots.